T-shirtpatch.com presents Return to Thunder Road.
Welcome, race fans. Let's meet the drivers. Jim Revis in the number 57. Davin Markham in the number 43. Dane Lloyd in the number 9. Jordan McAvoy in the number 422. Brandon Marlowe in the number 37M. Chad Cooterbow in the number 20. Christopher Hill in the number 58. Brent Beavers in the number 27. James Beavers in the number 37. David Beatty in the number 16B. Dennis Anderson Jr. in the 04. Brian Ezel in the number 45. Jacob Lassiter in the number 51. Starting in the first position is Jim Revis. Second is Davin Markham. Dane Lloyd starts in the third position. Jordan McAvoy in the fourth position. Brandon Marlowe in the fifth position. Chad Cooterbow in the sixth position. Christopher Hill starts seventh. Brent Beaver starts eighth. James Beaver starts ninth. David Beatty starts in the 10th position. Dennis Anderson Jr. starts in the 11th position. Brian Ezel starts in the 12th position. And Jacob Lassiter rounds out our field starting in the 13th position. Our drivers warming up their engines, taking instructions from the radio spotters. The pace truck showing them the way as they begin to line up and tighten up the formation 2 by 2. To start our scheduled 30-lap event today. Our drivers are packing it up tight, anticipating a green flag. It's in the air. He'll show it, but will he throw it? And we are underway. As we navigate the first 2 turns, Jim Revis in first position. Oh, Dane Lloyd, Jim Revis, Davin Markham. There is a melee down there. Everybody involved in it just about. And obviously that will bring out the yellow flag. While we untangle this mess and get everybody lined back up for a restart. Looks like David Beatty escaped serious damage. Everybody feeling out their machines. All the drivers shaking out the cobwebs. Getting ready to double down and start this thing. Our drivers are getting ready to line up again for the restart, single file this time, as they failed to complete a lap. He has a flag in the air. Does he like what he sees? The line is pretty straight. And we have a green flag. Dane Lloyd Brandon Marlowe in the second position, Jordan McAvoy in the third position, Christopher Hill in fourth, Jim Revis fifth. All the cars still relatively close together. Christopher Hill slides up on that tabletop berm. That's not a good place to be. It slows you up quite a bit. Jim Revis taking a look at the back of Jordan McAvoy in the 422. Meanwhile, Dane Lloyd increases his lead over Brandon Marlowe. Jordan McAvoy in the third position. Jim Revis fourth. Riding in the fifth position now is Dennis Anderson Jr. in the 04 machine. Drivers starting to settle into their positions. Dane Lloyd increasing his lead over the second place position of Brandon Marlowe. Jordan McAvoy taking a look on the outside of Brandon Marlowe. Pack is pretty well strung out here on lap 11 of our scheduled 30-lap event. Dane Lloyd, Brandon Marlowe, Jordan McAvoy, Jim Revis, and Dennis Anderson Jr. are the top five. Christopher Hill in the 6th position. Jacob Lassiter 7th. David Beatty in the 8th position. Chad Puderbaugh in the 9th position. Davin Markham in the 10th position. Jordan McAvoy taking a look on the inside of Brandon Marlowe. Jim Revis looking on the inside of Jordan. Dane Lloyd in first place. Meanwhile, behind him, a three-car battle ensues for the second place position, currently occupied by Brandon Marlowe. Dane Lloyd in the first place, Brandon Marlowe second, Jordan McAvoy third, Jim Revis in the 4th position, Dennis Anderson in the 5th position, and Christopher Hill in the 6th position. Jacob Lassiter riding in 7th, David Beatty 8th, Chad Puderbaugh 9th, and Davin Markham in the 10th position. Brent Beavers 11th, and Brian Ezell in 12th position. James Beavers rounds out the field in 13th position. As we complete the 18th lap of our scheduled 30-lap event. The battle for second place continues. David Beatty in the 16B doing battle with the 43 of Davin Markham. Chad Puderbaugh on the number 20 looks on, waiting for any mistakes. Fifth place, Dennis Anderson. 6th, Jacob Lassiter. top 4 cars have a pretty significant gap between them and the 5th place of Dennis Anderson Jr. Dane Lloyd keeping it smooth and increasing his lead over the 2nd place position. Currently being contested between Brandon Marlowe and Jordan McAvoy. Brandon has it at the flag. Obviously, as the race nears the end, everyone is going to leave it all on the track. Jordan McAvoy going low, trying to look for a slider, just not there. Dane Lloyd coming around for the 27th lap. If they're going to make a move, they're going to do it now. Jim Revis riding the tail of Brandon Marlowe in the 37th machine. Breaks away. Jordan McAvoy on the inside, trying to steal that 2nd spot, and he may have it this time. Brandon pulls back ahead. Jordan drops low. It'll be close as they cross the start and finish line. Dane Lloyd about to take the white flag. Everybody's scrambling for that last minute position improvement. And as we cross the finish line, it's going to be Dane Lloyd in P1, Brandon Marlowe P2, Jordan McAvoy P3, Jim Revis P4, Dennis Anderson P5, Jacob Lassiter P6, Davin Markham P7, David Beatty P8, Chad Puderball in the 9th position, Britt Beavers P10, Christopher Hill in the 11th position, Brian Ezel 12th, and James Beavers in the 13th position. As Dane Lloyd comes around for the program picture for next week's race. Again, Dane Lloyd P1, Brandon Marlowe P2, and Jordan McAvoy P3. Subscribe today to Blue Groove Racing on YouTube.com and never miss a lap of action.